You can walk by. Hi there. We are going to be talking through our extra credit assignment for fourth quarter. I am going to say to begin, please check your Google Classroom assignment to know what category this is going to go in for extra credit, how many points it's going to be worth, and also what your due date is going to be. It varies by teacher, it varies by year. If I use this video next year, it's going to be different from what it is this year. So check your assignment. Before we even get into what it is, I'm going to say a disclaimer. Please get your parent or guardian's permission and approval before beginning this experiment at home. Do not let younger siblings help you, no matter how cute they are and how much they beg. Please don't even let them be in the kitchen at the same time as you. The syrup that you're going to create on the stovetop is incredibly hot. It is basically boiling water, but it's even hotter. And so it could cause serious burns. Please be careful. Please take it seriously and make sure that your parents know that you're doing it and they allow it. Background information, this is making rock candy from a super saturated solution. It's a topic that we are discussing in Unit 8. And so that is the relationship to what we're doing in class. Now, as far as the assignment goes and what you're going to do and turn in, that's what we're going to talk about today. So using the recipe and directions below, you're going to make a batch of rock candy. The instructions are all here, tells you what exactly you're going to do in your kitchen. And you're going to make rock candy. Then what? Well, you are going to create a digital presentation on Wakelet.com showing the process of making the rock candy, your final product, you're going to show it in a video, and you're going to explain the chemistry behind the process. And that's what I'm showing you how to do right now. Your Wakelet presentation has to have all the following parts, and you're going to link that Wakelet presentation in your assignment on Google Classroom when you click Turn In. Okay, we'll talk more about that in a second. So what is going to go in this Wakelet presentation? Well, it's going to be the objective of the lab, some pictures, and some videos. So it's kind of like a digital lab report. So what is this going to look like? So first up, if you haven't used Wakelet yet, it's wakelet.com, and you are able to log in with your school Gmail account. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, so these are what are called collections. You're going to create a new collection, and this is where you're going to create your presentation. So first, give it a title. Rock Candy Experiment. Please feel free to get creative, add an awesome description, like it says. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to type out the objective of the lab. Convince me that you know why we're doing this. So to do that, you can go to this little bar here that says paste a website, but you can actually just type. So we're going to write objective and hit enter, and it's going to create a text box. Now, if you edit that text box, you have all these text editing tools. So I'm going to type my objective here, and this is why I'm doing this experiment. Here is how it's related to chemistry. I know what I'm talking about. Convince me that you know what you're talking about. You can make it look a little nicer if you want, and it just auto saves. All right. Next up in the instructions, it's going to say that you are going to include some pictures. So I recommend that you take pictures with your phone because that's certainly easier to do in the kitchen. And then email them to yourself, upload them to your Google Drive from your phone, somehow get them to your Chromebook. Okay. When you have those pictures on your Chromebook, and if you need help with that, let me know, but I think you can figure it out. You're going to go back to Wakelet. And if you hover underneath that objective, you'll see this blue circle with a plus sign, and that's how you add something new. So you're going to add, well, we want to add a picture now. So you're going to click on the picture icon, and you're going to upload an image. So I saved it in my downloads here on my computer, and I called it RC1. So just find the picture that you want. And it's going to upload it, and there is my picture. So this was my syrup on the stove. So I don't want to just put in a picture with no information about what it is. So I'm going to edit, and the picture is already there, but I'm going to add some text. So first up, what is this picture? This is boiling the syrup. And then I can add more. This part was when I blah, 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 and then blah, blah, blah happened. You know, type out a little description here, a sentence or two about what this picture represents. Use chemistry vocabulary. And again, it auto saves it. So that just makes it look a little nicer. It gives a little caption. All right. Next up, again, little blue circle. Maybe I want to add another picture because you're going to have to add several of different steps. So here's another one. This one is showing when I actually get to the point where I'm making my rock candy in a jar with a little stick, and there's my syrup in there. Again, I would go through and edit and give a description of this picture, a title to show the reader what is happening. All right, next, you'll see that you're going to insert a couple of videos. So this tells you exactly what the videos need to be, and you're going to have all 3 videos here. Let me just show you one way that you can insert a video. Basically, 2 ways that you can do this to make the video show up in Wakelet. You can make a video and upload it to YouTube and link it here, or there's an embedded feature where this will take you over to Flip Video, which is, Flipgrid. And when you get over to your Flipgrid account, you might have to log in. Again, use your school Gmail account. You can create a new little video here. So I'm going to record a video of myself making a video. And I'm just going to show you how easy this is. So I'm talking and I'm showing you exactly how this works. Stop. Your videos would, of course, be a little bit longer. Click next. You can add music if you want. That sounds cool. Get creative. All right, caption. This is my sample video. We're going to save it to your profile. So now you have this little video. All right, now we want to share this video back to Wakelet. So I'm going to click Create Link, copy the link. Now watch how cool this is. If I go back to my Wakelet, paste a web address, if I put that web address in there from my little Flipgrid video, there I am. Oh my gosh, with a wonderful look on my face, talking about my rock candy. So you're going to do a couple of those videos there. Again, you can also do it through YouTube. If you just paste your YouTube link right here, you can also do that. All right, so the final step is going to be sharing your Wakelet. Oh, one last thing. You can make your Wakelet look nicer. I want you to get creative. That's going to count for some points. You can click on this design here. So you can choose a background image. You can choose a cover image. I want you to create a cover image with Canva. It's embedded and it's very easy to use. So in Canva, you can sign up with your school account and you can make a little header here. So maybe I want to make this my header, but of course I don't want to call it Amanda's Portfolio. I want to call it Mrs. H's Rock Candy. Life is sweet. All right, so if this is what I want to use for my header on my Wakelet, click Publish. There we go. All right, and so it just makes it look nicer. You can do the same thing under the design option with a background image. And then you can also change the way that your media is displayed. But I'm going to recommend that you leave it as this first option here called media, because it leaves all the pictures and videos big to where it's easy for the reader to see them. All right, truly the final thing is, how do you send this back to me? Couple of crucial steps. Under this blue button that says share, first thing you have to do is allow sharing. Click. Next, you can publish to your profile. It'll make it visible to other users. Click. And then finally, copy link. Now, there's a Google Classroom button here. You're welcome to try that out. I'm not sure what happens, but let's just say we want to click copy link. This is now the link to view this Wakelet. All right. So if I go over to a guest window and paste that link in, highly recommend that you do this. It gives you an idea of what it looks like to other viewers. I see that my link worked. I see my pictures. I see my video. So I am going to take that link back to the assignment in Google Classroom, attach it, and click submit. Okay. So please make sure that your Wakelet is visible to guests. Make sure that you copy the correct link here under sharing, and that link is what you're going to go back and submit on Google Classroom. If you have any questions, please let us know. We are looking forward to seeing your rock candy that you make and your creativity with the digital presentation.